Hi everyone, welcome back to Rocket Guys. Today I have a story for you all about how I got scammed in Rocket League and it led to me losing over £100. Before we get started, if you're ever looking for some discounted Rocket League items and credits for much cheaper than the item shop, head over to RL Exchange. They offer the most reliable place to buy loads of different tradable items like Phoenix, White Dracos and even Alpha Caps. They can deliver items to any platform and you can pay with loads of different payment methods. And with a 5-star Trustpilot rating, they are sure to have any items you could want. Check out RL Exchange from the link in the description, and use code GUYS at checkout to get 3% off every purchase. So this all started around 4 weeks ago when I uploaded this video. In this video, I came across a scammer who was trying to scam me in a new way that I'd never come across before. I thought, well, this could be good content and a good way of spreading awareness of this if I just get myself scammed. I thought it was no big deal, I'd just lose all my items on one of my accounts that didn't really have too much value on it anyway, so I went through with it and it made for a pretty decent video at the cost of a couple thousand credits. And all was fine until a couple weeks later. So this scam was basically where someone gets access to your account and can then trade your items from your Rocket League inventory over to their own account. And after I made that video, I just thought I'll sack that account off now and forget about it and not use it again. But there was one thing I forgot about. The scammer still had access to my account. I'm not sure if it's like this on Xbox, but on PlayStation, if you ever want to buy something from the PlayStation Store, you have to link some payment details to your PlayStation account. So basically, this scammer bought multiple games, a subscription, and some in-game currency using my card details. This specific account was initially set up with my mum's email, so I came home from college one day and my mum was all confused. She's asking why I've just spent a load of my money on games and stuff because I rarely buy things, and she forwarded me this email with all these purchases on it. At first, I was very confused as to how it had happened, then I remembered I literally gave a guy access to my whole account and didn't do anything to stop him, so it was 100% my own fault. Luckily, I managed to get in contact with Sony and get it refunded and I got all my money back. So, as dumb as that was, I guess you now all know that if you do ever get hacked or scammed or something like that, the first thing you should do is change your password and contact the creator of the console, like how I contacted Sony, to see if your account is secure, because I won't lie, it's not the best feeling in the world coming home just before Christmas to see someone has done their Christmas shopping using your money. But anyway, what's a Rocket Guys video without at least some mention of a Rocket League item? The Black Standard has been increasing even more recently, rising closer to that 2000 credit mark on PlayStation and PC, which is a great sign. I still think that we will be seeing the White Octane in the shop sometime this month, so if you do own a White Octane, I would look into selling it. One reason is I don't think it's going to rise much anyway, so it won't earn you any credits, and you also don't want to take the risk of having hold of that item when it's made available to everyone for insanely cheap in the shop. Also, if you're interested in getting a Fennec or some black markets for cheap, RL Exchange currently have some great deals on those items. The Fennec is 29% off, there's also 16% off a Dissolver, 23% off a 20XX, and 32% off a Mainframe. So if you are looking to get a head start on your inventory, now is the time to do it. The link to RL Exchange is in the description and use code GUYS, that's GUIS, at checkout for a further 3% off. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please consider subscribing and leaving a like. And if you want to support us, use code RLTPrices in the item shop to get some chocolate penguins. I'm using this food item again because in the last video we forgot to use this amazing picture of me.